Hi everyone. Today I would like to explain how to construct a cubic spline. Cubic spline is nothing but cubic polynomial approximation for the given interval. So to construct cubic spline, first we assume one function, one polynomial, approximate polynomial like this. Sj of x is equal to aj plus bj x minus xj plus cj into x minus xj whole square plus dj into x minus xj whole cube, where j is equal to 0, 1 and so on n minus 1. So it is third order polynomial. That's why we can stop up to third degree. This is our assumption cubic spline. Here if you find aj, bj, cj and dj, we can get cubic spline polynomial. So how we get these cubic spline polynomials? Here from given data we can get aj values. This is you take equation 1. In equation 1, if we get aj, bj, cj and dj values, then we obtain cj of x for xj comma xj plus 1. For each j is equal to 0, 1, 2 and so on n minus 1. So by the definition of cubic spline, we have 4 conditions. If you apply those conditions, we can get ai, bj, cj, dj easily. So after applying the conditions, aj we can get from the given data. A naught is equal to f of x naught, a1 is equal to f of x1, a2 is equal to f of x2. So given data is nothing but this one. X, f of x. F x naught, suppose here f of x naught. This is equal to a naught and so on. Xn is equal to b. This is equal to f of xn. So a naught, actually we can denote this one as a. Okay, here come to here. F of x naught is a naught, f of x1 is a1, f of x2 is a2. From this data we can get aj values. Now how to get bj? By applying conditions we can get one formula. Bj is equal 1 by hj into a into j plus 1 minus aj minus hj by 3 to cj plus cj plus 1, where j is equal to 0, 1, 2 and so on n minus 1. Hj is nothing but interval length. Interval length means difference between two consecutive x values. Now dj is equal to cj plus 1 minus cj by 3 hj, where j is equal to 0, 1, 2 and so on n minus 1. So next to get cj, what is remaining? We got aj, bj, dj, cj. To get cj, it gives system of linear equations. That's why we can solve like this. Ax is equal to b, where a is equal, after simplification I am giving this a matrix. This a matrix order is n plus 1 by n plus 1. So that means we have n plus 1 rows, n plus 1 columns. First column, first row 1, 0, 0 and so on 0, 0, 0, 0. Second row start with h naught. Second element 1 by 2 into h naught plus h1. Third element h and so on. Last element 0, 0, 0. Now if you continue like this, third row first element 0, diagonally we can get the values. Next value h1, 1 by 2, h1 plus h2, h2 and so on is equal to 0. If you try the fourth value, here we get 0, here we get 0, here we get h2. Next value we get 1 by 2 h2 plus h3, next value h3. Like this we can get a matrix according to our given data. And last but one row 0, 0, 0 and so on, hn minus 2, 1 by 2, hn minus 2 plus hn minus 1, hn minus 1. And last row 0, 0 and so on 1. This is our matrix A. Whereas matrix B, first row 0, second row 3h1, a2 minus a1 minus 3h0, 3 by A1 minus A0. Next row 3 by H2 A3 minus A2 minus 3 by H1 A2 minus A1 and so on. Last row, not last row but one row. 3 by H n minus 1 A n minus 1 minus 3 by H n minus 2 A n minus 1 minus A n minus 2 and last row 0. Whereas C is equal to C0, C1 and so on Cn. So we can solve this system of linear equation by reducing echelon form. Easily we can get C0, C1, C2 and so on. When you get C0, C1, C2 and so on, automatically we can get DJ, Bj. So when you get DJ, Bj, Aj, Cj, after that we can substitute all the values our required Sj. Then we can get our cubic spline. Oh, suppose do you want to get clamped cubic spline? For that again A will be changed. A is in first row 2H0, H0, 0 and so on 0, 0, 0. Second row onwards it will be same. H0, 2 into H0 plus H1, H1 and so on 0, zeros. And last but one row 0, 0, 0 and so on Hn minus 2, 2 Hn minus 2 plus Hn minus 1 in Hn minus 1. Last row again it will be changed 0, 0, 0 and so on 0 Hn minus 1, 2 Hn minus 1. B value same here. B value also first row last row will be changed. Remaining part is same. In previously we have seen that B 3 by H0 first row 3 by H0 A1 minus A0 minus 3 into F dash of A and last row 3 into F dash of B minus 3 by Hn minus 1 An minus 1. So here to get clamped cubic spline we need to have conditions first order derivatives of the cubic spline. So while given examples definitely we should get these values, then only we can solve it. Okay, this is the procedure. How can we construct? Let us discuss on example. Determine the natural cubic spline S that interpolates the data f of 0 is equal to 0, f of 1 equals to 1 and f of 2 is equal to 2. Given x, write the given data in tabular manner, that is x0 is 0, x1 is 1, x2 is 2, a corresponding f of x0, f of x1, f of x2 values are 0, 1, 2. Already we have discussed in procedure, we can treat these values are A0, A1, A2. So how many values are given? 3 values. That means totally n plus 1 values equals to 3. If n plus 1 equal to 3, n is equal to. Interval length how much? x0, x1. Subtract successive values. 0 minus 1, 1. So interval length is 0 minus 1, 1. Here 1, 2 minus 1, 1. Now ages. A0 equals to 0, A1 equals to 1, A2 is equal to. According to procedure, what is our cubic spline? Sj of x is equal to Aj plus Bj of x minus xj plus Cj of x minus xj whole square plus Dj of x minus xj whole cube, where j is equal to 0, 1 and so on n minus 1. So here Bj is equal to 1 by hj, Aj plus 1 minus Aj minus hj by 3, 2 Cj plus Cj plus 1. And Dj is equal to Cj plus 1 minus Cj by 3 hj. So main task is here we need to get Cj values. To get Cj we have to solve Ax is equal to B. According to procedure, this is our A, this is our B, this is our C. So according to given problem, A will be, you observe clearly here, first row 1 0 0 0 0 0. You write that one. There is no change. 1 0 0. Why? Because here 3 by 3. Given values n plus 1 values 3. That's why we can get 3 by 3 matrix here. Next row, what is H0? H0 is equal 1. 1. 2 into H0 plus H1. H0 is 1. H1 is 1. 1 plus 1. 2. 2 into 2. 4. That is 4. Next value H1. H1 is 1. 1 over. Now last row 0, 0, 0 and so on 1. So here 0, 0, 1. We get only this according to given data. Now B, come to B. What is our B? B is equal first row 0, right? Second row 3 by h1 a2 minus a1 minus 3 by h0 a1 minus a0. Substitute the values here. 3 by h1 is 1, 3 by 1, 3. a2 minus a1, a2 is 2, a1 is 1. So 2 minus 1, 1. Totally this is 3 minus 3 by h0, that is 3 by 1, a1 minus a0 also 1. So 3 minus 3, 0. 0. Last row we get 0. So this is 3 by 1. Our constant C0, C1, C2. So AX is equal to B. 1 0 0 A matrix 1 4 1 0 0 1. X in place of X C is there. C0. This is X. C0 C1 C2 is equal 0 0 0. If you simplify the equation, C0 is equal 0. Second equation C0 plus 4C1 plus C2 is equal 0. C2 is equal 0. So if you simplify here, we get all three C0, C1, C2 is equal to 0. So when you get C values, automatically we can get all values dj, bj. If you observe the dj, if you take j is equal 0, d0, c0, c1 minus c0, all values 0, na? So d0 also 0, d1 also 0. Here d2, can we get d2? No. Why? Because d2 is equal to c3. There is no c3. So we need only d0 and d1. Now come to here, b0. J is equal 0. b0. Our c's all c's are 0. So we can left this. b0 equal to 1 by h0. a1 minus a0. a1 minus a0 is 1. 1 by h1. h0 is 1. So b0 equals to 1. Similarly b1 equals to 1. We got all values. Now substitute in Sj of x. See, if you divide the interval as subintervals as x0, x1, how many subintervals we can get? 3. The given values are 3. We can get 2 x0, x1, x1, x2, n subintervals. First subinterval cubic spline S0 of for x0, x1, Sj of x becomes S0 of x is equal to A0 plus B0 into x minus x0 plus C0 into x minus x0 whole square plus D0 into x minus x0 whole cube. So here A0 value is 0 according to given data, B0 is 1, x minus x0 is 0, x minus 0, C0 is 0, D0 is 0. So totally 0. What is remaining? Only x. So S0 of x is equal to x. And one more cubic spline we may get, that is S1 of x. If you take S1 of x here, in place of j as 1, a1 plus b1 x minus x1 plus c1 x minus x1 whole square plus d1 x minus x1 whole cube. In this case, substitute all the values. a1 is 1, b1 is 1, c1 is 0, d1 is 0. So we can leave this. Remaining part 1 plus 1 into x minus 1. If you simplify S1 of x is equal to x. Finally our cubic spline, natural cubic spline S1 of x is equal to x. For 0 less than or equal to x less than or equal to 1. S2 of x is equal to x. For 1 less than or equal to x less than or equal to 1. Sometimes here actually we could take x naught. This is S1. Why? Because our interval is x naught comma x1. Here our interval is x1 comma x2. xj indicates here x1. So in this case j is equal to 1. Here xj indicates x0. So in this case j is equal to 0. Suppose for the same problem to get clamped cubic spline, small difference is there. Our system of matrix Ax is equal to B will be changed. If you apply the formula for clamped cubic spline, A will be 2 1 0 1 4 1 0 1 2, B is equal to 3 minus 3 0, 0 0, again 0 0, x c0 c1 c2. So if you reduce a into echelon form, we get 210071012, 210071013. So if you solve we know all this, we studied in linear algebra. So we can get c2 is equal to 0, c1 is equal to 0 again, d0 is equal to d1 is equal to 0, b0 equals to 1, b1 equals to 1. So we get the same values again. Sj of x equal to s naught of x is equal to x for x naught x1, s1 of x is equal to x for x1 comma x2. So this is clamped cubic spline. So try to understand the procedure clearly, then you will get all the problems easily. Thank you.